In this video, we'll be talking with my coaching student Patrick about he was able to scale to $30,000 per month on Amazon online arbitrage in only 3 months. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Miles. I'm a 24-year-old full-time Amazon seller. I did about 2.4 million in sales last year, a couple $100,000 of profits. So super excited to continue growing that. If you're interested in applying for my coach program, you can check it out down below, and let's get right into the interview with Patrick. Patrick, thanks for joining me, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Good, yeah, so we're here at my warehouse today, basically, so we actually live pretty close to each other, so we end up hanging out, which is a pretty neat part of the Amazon community, basically. Do you want to give a little bit of background on yourself?
Yeah, so I've always been into reselling stuff since I was younger. Since I could remember in middle school, I used to resell origami when I was, for the little lunch money to get snacks and stuff. And then I used to sell Supreme and sneakers in middle school and high school. And then I got into trading stocks and doing options. And then now I'm into Amazon.
Yeah, basically just ripping online arbitrage, living at college, doing great numbers with this stuff, basically. So when did you start?
So I started a week into December, and it was pretty slow. And then I joined your program at the end of December.
And you were lucky that you joined during Q4, basically, because you had it easy. Now we're playing on hard mode in Q1. But that was it's interesting, seeing those big months that go by when stuff's really moving quickly, basically. But you're doing mainly online arbitrage, right?
Yeah, probably 90-95% online arbitrage.
Yeah, one time, actually the first time we hung out, there was a retail arbitrage item that you told me about from one of our stores we were both able to make some money with quick on that, basically. And then what do you think really kind of were able to help you find success quick? Is it sourcing? Is it kind of the time of year? A couple of those things?
I'd say sourcing efficiently is definitely the best thing. I didn't really know how to source efficiently, and when I first started in December, I was kind of just going off leads lists from Discords I was in, and then once I learned how to shift through products quickly, identify right away, okay, this is good, look at it more, or this is bad, just keep going, push it to the side. That's definitely what helped me a lot.
Yeah, and I think a lot of the game is just getting through the bad ones quick.
Yeah.
Whether that be a website, if you're doing manual, that there's not good stuff on, or just reverse sourcing, finding quick selling stuff, quick and everything like that. So what's it been in terms of online arbitrage sourcing? Is it mainly manual, mainly reverse sourcing, a combination, any VAs?
So I have a VA right now. He's been helping me a lot. He helped me get into a lot of different brands and stuff that I would never source myself, but besides that, I manually source a lot. When I see sales on websites that I like, I'll just go through and manually source that.
Yeah, people watching this week, there was a ton for St. Patrick's Day, actually. The past weekend was really good.
Yeah.
And then how's it work with the virtual assistant? Did they have experience, or were they new to Amazon stuff?
So I wanted to hire someone that had a lot of experience because I didn't want to train them that much, even though I still do. I'll go on calls with him once a week or once every other week. So he had 4 years of experience, and he actually finds coupon codes that I don't know about sometimes, which is really cool. But he knows cashback, everything, so it's nice to have someone with experience.
Yeah, I think it definitely makes sense to hire VAs with experience. You just obviously got to make sure they're working for only you, or just either way providing a very significant return on that. So you're in college. I started Amazon when I was in college. You never sold any books?
No.
You're so coddled, man. Kids these days, they don't even have to sell books. Ungating is so easy. For those of you guys who might not know, basically back in the day, no one could get big brands and categories unlocked. So you pretty much had to start out selling used books. So you guys getting started today are very lucky. Because I had to go to a lot of thrift stores, library sales, etc. to get started with that. And then what types of products are you mainly selling? A wide variety, or just a few specific things?
Supplements, apparel, and beauty mainly.
So pretty decently wide range right there. And that's nice because there's people doing big numbers in just each specific one of those, basically. And do you think it makes sense to focus on a specific niche, or should you just keep it broad and reverse source?
Maybe niche down more I grow, but definitely now where I'm at, just stay broad, just try to buy as much stuff as I can and grow.
Does that make sense? Because at the end of the day, the product really doesn't matter. It's just okay, is the sales rank low? Is the profit? Obviously it matters. Okay, what prep type is this, or how does the sales tax change for some different stuff? And then being in college, a lot of people are worried about the space aspect of things. How have you combated that?
Yeah, so my apartment has been very packed recently, but one thing I'd recommend, just get a prep center right away. Everyone says it, Miles says it, Garrett says it, everyone says it, get a prep center right away, and I still didn't do it, but now I have a prep center recently, I got it, so we're good.
There we go. Tax-free state, I assume.
Yeah.
Sales tax-free state. Yeah, you're lucky. I'm lucky, too, that we live in Pennsylvania, which is sales tax advantage in certain types of products. But if you use a prep center in like Montana, Delaware, Oregon, or New Hampshire, there's no sales tax on anything, so you're able to basically arbitrage pretty interestingly enough with that. So what are your big bottlenecks right now?
I'd say just putting more time aside to source more and just find more stuff to buy. Because especially recently, I've been putting a lot of the work on the VA instead of just doing the same amount of work myself and him to double down and just be able to buy more stuff.
Well, that's what's powerful is when you're sourcing and the VA sourcing, and you're in the squad basis, like we're doing that stuff together and everything. Like, did you expect that you'd be doing the social media stuff as well when you were new?
Definitely not.
Has it been a good idea?
Yeah.
I love it. Bro, everyone that does it says it is. Everyone who like really owns it, like shows their face, exists for a little while. Because like if you do it for a week or a month, you're not going to see significant results, but like, or most likely not. But like 3 months, people start to see, this guy's serious. He's showing up every day. He's hanging out with all out Amazon right here and
just
everything.
The amount of people that you meet online or just able to talk to, like get on Zooms with, it's actually crazy.
And it's a lot of fun too. Because like everyone's online for a reason. It's because we're all crazy and nerd out about this stuff and we can't find anyone to talk to just at our school or work or whatever. Like you need the people in the online communities basically. And what's crazy is that part costs $0, dude. They got Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff. We got the free Discord. It's all free basically, and it's completely available to take advantage of. A lot of you guys don't, but we'll keep soaking up market share, keep making more friends, and making more money as a result. But you guys should too. There's room for everyone and all that, and everything. Is anything you could do differently if we could go back 3 months, knowing what you know now? What else are you doing?
I would definitely get a prep center right away, and definitely go heavier on things that I knew were going to be good.
Yeah. Which is that in terms of like the profit was really good, the velocity was really good, like just bullet type item, like both. Yeah, both. For sure. Yeah. Like, obviously hindsight's 20/20, but the nice part is like the longer you do it, you start to see those cycles of new items becoming really good or the same websites having really good sales again and again. Mm-hmm. You're able to take advantage of that stuff like really well basically the next time it comes around, like St. Patrick's Day, Easter probably being the next one. Like if you guys are watching this on your favorite websites on Easter, go look for a bunch of sales they have going on. You're gonna be able to buy stuff cheaper than you normally can. With that basically, just off now being in the game, for a pretty short amount of time, but like what do you think are some of the mistakes you see a lot of beginners make?
I'd say definitely not understanding like when something is bad and keep trying to look into it instead of just shifting through stuff quicker. Get a prep center right away. That's really important. And definitely what you say about social media, just meeting other people and not even if you don't share leads, but just like sharing knowledge and stuff to help each other grow faster. It's so important.
Yeah, and
I wouldn't be where I am right now.
Neither. Oh, dude, no work. I'd probably be like a few years behind in terms of I didn't know the people I do and literally just got to meet online basically. So the premise of this whole thing basically is obviously like delegating the prep center really helps, but getting good quick is all like just brute force, networking, sourcing a ton, because that like is what gets you good quick and lets you have those results quick. And it was very advantageous to get started during Q4 and everything, but now you're still having some of that same success during Q1, so the next Q4 is going to be huge basically.
I'm
like
excited.
that and everything. So thanks for coming on. It's a lot of fun hanging out. Obviously got a good grub as well right there. So where can people find you on socials?
So my Instagram and Twitter is PbFlipz with a Z at the end. So PbFlipz.
Sweet. It'll be linked below. Go check him out. See you guys in the next one. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.